What's been the hardest part that people don't see about running a clothing line?
Really just expectations you have for yourself, and just like we were just talking about, knowing how to not let setbacks and stuff like that get to you. Like, everybody glorifies the good of it having successful drops, but nobody talks about, you got a drop you spend all this money, all this time putting into, just to not really do good. That could be dissuading to a lot of people, and a lot of people will want to stop right there. You know what I mean? There's been a lot of times throughout the journey where I was just like, damn, maybe this isn't for me and shit like that. But, you really just got to keep going. Like we were saying, it's about that hunger and about wanting it, and just learning from those mistakes, and just hitting the problem, coming at the problem 10 times harder with a better plan. And everything will work out. And like, even with my drop I'm having now, I've had so many setbacks when it comes to manufacturing and stuff like that, but we just been pushing through. The people that support the brand support it, and you just gotta have your solid foundation. You'll be straight as long as you weather the storm. Having a manufacturer make the fabric or make the garment wrong and stuff like that, and that little setback can cost you like 3-4 weeks of time, because they got to reorder fabric, all that and stuff like that. So it's just that, price delays, a lot of stuff, the political climate right now, just tariffs and all of that, prices going up and down. There's just been a lot of setbacks, and you just got to have that sureness and drive to want to do it and love for it, and you just got to make it work out.
Are there any of those setbacks that you say that you have learned from?
Most definitely. One of my first drops, it was a pretty solid drop, but it wasn't good enough to my expectations. And like, taking a hit like that, it could hit your ego, it could hit your pride and stuff like that. But, I really didn't let it get to me too much. And I'm just like, I'm starting. I don't have no one around me that does what I do. So I don't have a reference sheet. You know what I mean? I don't really have a mentor or nothing like that. So you just got to be comfortable with making those mistakes and just learning. I'm just learning where I can, when I can, just doing my research. Just make sure every step I take is a calculated step in the direction I want to go.
Like, the things that we do now on the day by day has to reflect where we want to go if we want to get there. As for things, whether that is reaching out for, just other people to do some things, because something I always tell myself is nobody can do it as good as me, even with editing, right? Yeah. I'm like, nobody's going to edit it the way I want to. But at the end of the day, I do know that in order to move to the next step, I'm going to have to delegate that task one day. So that's just something that I learned. I wanted to ask you, is there something that you had to unlearn in the process to get to where you're at now?
Really, you hit the nail with it. Just really that thought process, because I'm the exact same with it. It's just that, I have a certain vision and I want it to be a certain way, but I have to realize that, like, just knowing how to delegate tasks and just being okay with asking for help. And yeah, you really just hit it on the nail, man. I can't really elaborate too much more. I was like, damn, he really spit it, because that's exactly how it is. People could be really hard on themselves and stuff like that. You could beat yourself up a lot mentally, but you got to realize too, just how, like, you wouldn't want nobody else talking about you 24/7. You shouldn't talk about yourself negative 24/7. We speak life into the things we do and the person we are by just saying who you are and what you want to do and like how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, having that confidence within yourself. If you have a solid foundation, there's nothing that no one can do to change your mind on certain things. Like, if you're insecure about your looks, as long as you're comfortable with how you look, you like who you see in the mirror, there's nothing that no one can say in this world that's going to bother you. As long as you're comfortable with the job you work in life and you enjoy it, there's nothing that really should bother you about it, because there's no blueprint to how you should live. There's no blueprint to how you should be. Everybody's different, and I feel like that's the beauty of life. You shouldn't want to fit into a mold. You should feel free to want to be yourself and, want to do what you want to do, want to look how you want to look, you want to be how you want to be.
Yeah, and embracing, that's what makes us unique. That's what makes me, you, and him. Because if we was all the same person, I'm pretty sure wouldn't be much interesting about
That's
the world.
what makes life beautiful, man. Like, if everything was the same, that's like sitting in a plain white room. That's boring. Would you rather sit in a plain white room or in a field with trees, waterfall, there's animals, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everything's different. Everything is unique. That uniqueness is one of the beauties of it. Yeah, like, I love doing my life to Houston. I like listening to good music and just be chilling.
Podcast and music, a mixture.
For me, it's audiobook. I used to be in a podcast a lot, but I really like audiobooks.
Audiobooks are cool. Hey, you can listen to a full audiobook.
Hey, bro, the achievements I got on fucking Audible, bro, it's crazy.